Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays video. Today we're taking up the Su-11 Fishpot-C. So this is an upgraded Su-9 model that was originally made back in the 60s by the Soviet Union. So first flight 1958, how about that? But introduction was in 1964. They retired these in 1983. So they were produced between 62 and 65, and 108 of these models were actually produced. Developed initially from the, as I said, Su-9. So this particular aircraft, one crew, length of 18.225 meters, wingspan of 8.5 meters. Okay, as you can see, my cockpit is not overly good. It's just basic textures that were planted there. So this is a full-on conversion from FSX, which may have originally come from FS9, so 2004 model. Now, I have tried to clear this windscreen using the techniques that I've already made guides for. It was completely blacked out. Now I can see through it as part. So yes, you can fly in here, but we do have a not so working cockpit. But I figured I would show off what is available. If people are into the 1960s era aircraft, I have had to add some extra textures because a lot of these parts underneath were white. When I say add textures, adding black, grey, red, and I can't remember the other one, but I might put them on my Discord if anybody wants to get access to those. Apparently this thing has a maximum speed of 2,340 kilometers, or 1,260 knots, 1,450 mile per hour. And that's at 3,600 feet, so this thing gets going. But you think about it, it basically is an engine with a cockpit sitting on top and some wings strapped to it and a tail. So there's not much to it. Have a look at our flaps. 1, 2, and then third level, that's it. Yep, 1, 2, and 3. Back up again. So you've got the 3 levels of flaps. We do have air brakes, top and bottom. That's cool. Flight characteristics. Wow, look at the movement in that. Alright, let's take the foot brake off. Oh, it wants to get going. Now, the animations on the afterburner are not so great, but you know what? This is an old file, and it's basically a bit of a muck around plane just to get going. Got our afterburner there. All it is a orange thing that comes forward. So wow, look at it get going. Let's see if we can get that up in the air. Gear up. Well animated. Thank you. And flaps up. We are really rocketing up. So we do a pretty decent vertical. Yeah. Whether it's all that realistic, I don't know. Let's try turning flat. Bit of fun. Almost looks like I've got my flaps down still, but I don't. Now you can't pull back too far. The thing shakes if you're going too fast, which would make sense. This thing is not going to have the greatest maneuverability. It looks a lot like a MiG, what is it, 21 I think? It's about the same era. The SUs and the MiGs are all sharing similar shape. So I'll endeavour to put the file in the description so anybody else who wants to have this, I'm sure it will be a lot of fun to download flat out. It really does get going. So I have used the legacy importer If you don't know what I'm talking about, I do have some how-to guides on my channel. Let's see if we can slow this thing down. Oh, it doesn't like slowing there, does it? But it's going too fast. I did boost the afterburner, so it came up as a 150% boost. We've made this thing almost not stop while on the runway, so I have also lowered it in another 10%. So it went up 150%. That's the afterburner boost. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, go check out my how to add afterburner guide video that'll actually show you. Now let's see if we can actually make it to the runway. Shame about the smoked cockpit. There's a locator. Taking the next two levels of flat is going so right now. We're way too high still. Nice. Alright. Let's see if we can actually stop it now. So we're on full. Not sure if it hasn't. No, that wants to get going, so it does not have a reverser. I think what I'm going to have to do is turn the engines off to stop it. Look, it's an old file. It is converted to work with Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, but it doesn't look like we're going to stop in time. It didn't help that I boosted it, trying to check the reverser. So some of these files I have, when you hit the reverser, no, we're definitely going to stop. It pops out the parachute. I don't think these particular planes had that. Actually, maybe right there at the tip. But this particular model didn't. Just thought I'd show this one, a bit of a showcase. Link will be in the description, including a link to how to import these files and what you need to do now to make them work in 2022. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Cheers.